Good morning, guys. I'm about 18 here with another PrizePicks video for you. I am going to be covering the early games for week 1. I have 4 free plays for you. We swept last night, so nice 3-0 sweep. We're 5-1 on our last 2 videos. NFL, if you're not in Sharp App, guys, get in there. We've hit 2 plus 400 parlays. We had a plus 420, a plus 613 last night. Use those free bets on FanDuel. $50 turned into over $700. So if you're not in there, get in there ASAP. But use my promo code in my link down below. Just $40 a month. Gets like $1, a little over $1 a day. You're gonna make your money back in no time. I'm up over 100 units the last 2 months and up over 10 units already this month. All right, sorry. Let's get right into it. So, want to hammer PrizePicks on this. They just have no idea how to price these fantasy score lines this early in the season. I mean, Anthony Richardson at over 20.5 points. This game's fantasy points. This game script is just absolutely perfect. They showed in the preseason they're going to get him some easy short throws. They're not going to be bombing the ball down the field. He's going to be running a lot. I think he can get 10 to 15 fantasy points just from running alone, between running in for a touchdown or just breaking free and getting these. You saw Lamar Jackson the other night. He racked up fantasy points in a hurry. Richardson is a very good runner as well. And just like I said, the game script for this is perfect because Houston's going to score. Houston has one of the most high-powered offenses in the NFL. Colts defense is pretty mediocre. So just run it back with Anthony Richardson. Over 20.5 fantasy points. The dude, he even doesn't even have to throw for like more than 150 yards, and I think last year there was a few games he threw for like 175 yards and still had 25 plus fantasy points in each game. So just don't overthink this one. Get that game script. It's perfect. And then my second play for you, we are rolling with the Bills tight end Dalton Kincaid over 12.5 fantasy points as well. Kincaid has been an absolute monster in the preseason. You see, he went over 3 of his last 5 games last year. Only one he missed was KC. But the big thing here is you have Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs are gone. Arizona last year was also the worst team in the NFL against tight ends. He's going to be Josh Allen's main target. If he scores a touchdown, he's going all over this. I could see him with like 7-8 catches, 70 plus yards. Either way, I think this is just way too low given the matchup against this Arizona team. So that's going to be my second free play for you. And of course, if you guys aren't on PrizePicks, use my promo code MUT down below. Get yourselves a 100% deposit match up to $100. And if you are not a member of Sharp App Pro either, you get 2 free months of Sharp App Pro as well for signing up at PrizePicks and depositing $100. So nice $200 value there if you are already on that. So get in that as well. And then my third free play for you, we are going to roll. Let me scroll down a little bit. I gotta find them. This is another just very disrespectful line. Like Malik Neighbors to have more than 13 fantasy points against the Vikings. The Giants, I think the Giants' offense is actually going to be pretty solid this year. If you have a healthy Daniel Jones who can like actually get in a rhythm, he's actually he's a good quarterback, and you know they're going to pound Malik Neighbors with targets. I could see him getting 15 targets in this game, where you have full PPR. He might catch 10 balls, just right there. So any yards, touchdown, this number is just way too low. I think this game's going to be a pretty nice shootout, actually, because the Giants' defense is improved, but not great. But I think their offense is actually going to be sneaky good, especially in week 1 to start the year, where Daniel Jones is fully healthy. And this number is just way too low. Just way, way too low. And then my fourth play for you on the day, we are going to roll. Now I got to scroll all the way back up. Let me find them. We are going with, we're going to roll with Curtis Samuel over 7.5 fantasy points as well. Like I said, I love Kincaid. This Arizona defense is not good. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Buffalo is at home. He's their de facto wide receiver 1 right now. You see Khalil Shakur is at 10 fantasy points. I don't understand where Samuel is the better of the 2 receivers. I know he's newer in the system, but Josh Allen feeds his guys. This number is just way too low. I'm okay pairing the 2. Samuel and Kincaid, where the Bills are going to be throwing a lot, especially they want to get Allen in a rhythm, get him going, Nice easy throws. Samuel's great at catching screen passes, great yard after the catch guy, and he's solid in the red zone as well, as you saw with the Commanders last year. So those are going to be my 4 free plays for you on the early games. I'm also going to have a 4 p.m. game video as well. There's a couple of really good spots there. So just to recap, Anthony Richardson over 20.5 fantasy points, Dalton Kincaid over 12.5 fantasy points, Malik Neighbors over 13 fantasy points, and Curtis Samuel over 7.5 fantasy points as well. So get those in, guys. Flex them. Do your A, B, B, C, C, D format like I taught you. We only need a couple to hit, and if we hit all 4, then you're sitting pretty. So good luck tomorrow, guys, and I will see you shortly. Bye.